Wolverhampton Literature Festival has everything from the world of kids' work through poetry, through comedy. There's even some music stuff thrown in. And on top of that, actual books too. A gentleman who's actually got some actual books and is doing comedy and is helping the world of authorship is David J. Robertson. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. All those things at once, yeah.
Yeah, I know you have 3 events throughout the whole weekend.
I certainly have, yeah. Starting off on the Friday night with a comedy theatre group. We're doing some comedy sketches at Wolverhampton Art Gallery from 7 o'clock onwards. So that's my starting point for the festival.
That's how it all begins. But the main one for you is going to be your books. You have Dog Naps in front of you at the moment, and this is a story of some of your friends who we see around us down
right,
here.
Yeah, very representative. It's a tale of dogs lost on a canal boat. Very apt for around here, I think. And they eventually get washed out to sea, where of course you usually find an elephant.
Oh yeah, I was intrigued by the elephant because we don't get many of those down the cut in Bilston. What's his name?
He hadn't actually got a name. He's just a baby elephant for the purposes of the story, so he's not named as such.
But the rest of them do have names. So would you like to introduce us in order?
Well, the main hero, the narrator, if you like, is the border collie called Misty.
Yeah.
So she's the main character, and it's a tale of her and a group of friends. The large one here is Rascal, the very cowardly German Shepherd.
Yeah.
The old guy here is Bertie. He's very old, and because he's old, he knows a lot of things about a lot of things. Then we have One-Eyed Rose at the bottom there, who is a Scatty Spaniel. Mm-hmm. And then we get the reason the book is called Dog Napped, which is the very small one at the end. That's Ashley the puppy, who thinks he's being dog napped.
So that's a nice, fun tale of some dogs out and about, and of course with the collie being the lead. The collies are intelligent, aren't they? So you know you're in for a good story.
They certainly are. I mean, it is actually based on my own actual border collie called Misty. So that's where the ideas for the book came from.
But that you haven't stopped there, because not only do we have Dog Napped, but there's a brand new title which was released on the eve of your work on Saturday, and it's In the Doghouse. So the second in the series. Tell us a bit more about this one.
This is the second in the series. Basically, they find out that they use Rascal's kennel as their den for the gang of them, but unfortunately, Rascal's outgrown it and won't fit in anymore, which they don't take any notice of until he gets absolutely soaked one day, and they decide they've got to go and find him a kennel from the kennel shop.
And writing for kids, they are probably one of the best audiences, but you have to work the hardest for, because you need to have a quality book. It's a nice glossy book, and as it says here, the People's Book Prize finalist for 2017. So good things could happen with this as we head through the year.
I hope so,
but beautifully illustrated throughout. If we just take a look at some of the pages, we've got the stories of the boat, and just to have little pictures as you make your way through each tale. The kids love that sort of stuff, don't they?
They love it, and I must say that from the people who've read Dog Napped, that the adults actually like it as well.
Yeah. So Misty is obviously a bit of an inspiration, but what made you think, I know I want to write some kids' work?
I've always written, and I've actually got a full-length science fiction novel in the process, but somebody said, have a break, try something else. Misty does agility. I used to write the Agility Club newsletter, and the stories came from there, really. So
no holding you back, and you enjoy playing with your little friends. These go with you everywhere, don't they?
Yeah, I certainly do, yeah.
So we've already mentioned that it's Saturday, but then Sunday you're back.
Sunday I'm doing a talk on author branding and marketing, because obviously I'm getting these done and out. I've been quite involved in sorting things out for myself, so I thought I'd pass on what I've learned, and hopefully it'll be of some use to anybody who's thinking of writing a book or already written a book. And thinking of going down the self-publishing trail, perhaps.
Because that is the thing with self-publishing these days. You can do so much, but you have to have an understanding of making something look this good. You've got to turn it into a product that can sell.
That's right, yeah. And you've got to do all the associated things, the social media, the being interviewed, the podcasts, that sort of thing.
This bit's quite easy. I'm really nice when we're interviewing.
No, I've only dropped Misty.
Oh, come on, Misty, where are you going?
No, sorry, she's run off.
But when it comes down to it, you've got some experience that you've built up in the time that it's taken to bring these books to fruition, and even going as far as finding your design team and the illustrations with the work of Ian R. Ward on here. It just looks absolutely phenomenal, and you must be really, really proud of the products you've produced.
I am certainly. I mean, finding Ian was took a great deal of time, to be honest. Searching on the internet to find exactly the look that I wanted. But Ian's been great. He's done everything I've asked of him, and every picture's been excellent. So, and I actually met him the other day. First time in 2 years that we've been working on this project, I actually met him for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that is the thing with the internet. Everything gets delivered, doesn't it? And
Yeah,
it's all electronic. But now you have a real paper book that can be shared through families across the country across the world through the magic of internet sales again as well. And Misty's name heading out across the UK.
That's right, yeah. So, and there is a third book in the pipeline as well. That's at the publishers at the moment, so that should be out come the summer.
Well, give us all the details again of your 3 events at the Literature Festival.
So it's Friday night from 7 o'clock at the Art Gallery. It's Saturday from 12 o'clock at the Art Gallery again. That's the talk on the books, the children's books. And then the author branding and marketing, that's at Bantock House at 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
So that's a busy one for you, a full weekend of Literature Festival for you.
Yeah, and then a big lie down at the end.
Absolutely. I think you deserve a break after that little lot. Full details of all of the events that are taking place as part of the Literature Festival, www.wolvesliteratureFestival.co.uk. But if you fancy going along and seeing David J. Robertson with his kids' books, make sure you're in the Art Gallery on Saturday afternoon.